Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sports fans of all ages, welcome back to another very exciting episode of Preston Can't Play. The man with a plan and a pen in his hand, that's Preston Black.
Hey, friends.
The boy with a toy, Taun, is me, the other one, present at this gathering.
And accounted for.
Anakin Skywalker. We're back at it again here at the Krispy Kreme.
Yep. We hope that you had a lovely Halloween.
I know, I sure did.
A lot has happened since the last time we recorded.
Yeah. We got married. Betrothed, if you will.
I will.
I will indeed. Oh, I think I will. Hello, friend. I had a scary dream.
Oh.
Wound up being okay, non-issue. And we also did, what did we do? Oh yeah, that's right, Nightmarathon. Is this a thing I'm supposed to go fast through?
No, that's only...
Yeah, it is.
That's not going to go up all the way.
Yeah, it is.
It's not.
I have to rush. I have to be fast.
Okay.
And nimble.
I'm not going to tell you how to play this game.
There's a nice change.
I think there's actually... There might be a secret in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen.
Because you just know everything.
No, I feel like I remember that.
Well, we'll circle back.
That lava might be up for good now that it's finished its cycle. But eventually you'll get a suit that you can get. It's like an energy tank, I think. Or like a missile or something.
Can't prove that.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did I run all the way?
What were you just talking about?
Why am I being this way?
You got married. Was there something after that?
Nightmarathon, you ding-dong.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I didn't know if you brought it up. Yeah, we did Nightmarathon.
Okay, this is my first time playing Super Metroid, guys. You gotta bear with me.
You're having a terrible time.
Yeah.
You're down to a third of life here.
Thank you. I hadn't noticed. Cool, I can hit these motherfuckers.
You know how last time we were commenting on how, like, it's kind of difficult sometimes to tell the difference between the energy tanks that you have that are depleted and the ones that are not? Mm-hmm. The weird, like, color bleed that we're experiencing is not helping that.
Yeah, we're having some visual issues.
Anyway, yeah, so Nightmarathon. If you didn't watch Nightmarathon...
Unsubscribe and never watch another show again, you traitors.
You can still go to twitch.tv/Nightmarathon and watch, like, highlight videos.
And after you do that, you're welcome to come back and resubscribe.
Yes, but only then. Also, you don't have to watch all of them, just the ones with Taun and I.
Yeah, they're honestly the best.
They are the highlights.
Let's be real.
Of the highlights.
And the FC Racer vids, too.
For being honest. You know what I haven't watched yet, but I desperately want to, is FC Racer playing Resident Evil 7 on VR.
Oh, yeah, it was good. I was there live. I was there IRL.
Was he having a really hard time with it?
Just his reactions were so good. Everything he did.
Was he, like, belting a lot? Like...
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Okay, I can hear it in my mind.
And just, like, weird nonsense bits that were so good. And the chat was mentioning he wasn't using his FC Racer voice. They're like, oh shit, we aren't getting FC Racer, we're getting Frank right now.
Oh, it's great.
I forgot to get out of here.
I think you have to just go back there.
Whatever. Fuck it.
Oh, oh yeah, I guess you can do that. Are you being blocked? There you go.
If I could fucking wall jump.
You don't need to wall jump.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I just jump to the left. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I guess it was.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, so tell me, we haven't really, like, had, like, a recap conversation about Nightmarathon, Taun. How'd you find it?
It was a lot of fun. Much better than I was expecting. I hadn't realized that you'd also never been involved at all.
Yeah.
So I'd been worried that it was just gonna be like you hanging out with all your pals and I'm just awkwardly there too. But fortunately you knew nobody either.
I knew a few of them.
Oh.
I know Matt Olch and Brent. I've known for a few years, and, like, have, like, personal, and Heavy D, but Heavy D and I haven't, like, had that much conversation. Probably the most with Brent and Matt Olch.
Okay.
And Megan
Okay.
I knew already, but like haven't had much interaction with.
This is a dead end.
Hollis, I've known for a long time.
Hollis is Oaki Fool.
Hollis is great.
He was wonderful.
What up, Hollis? If you're watching,
Shout out to Hollis.
hopefully you are. I think Hollis subscribed.
Oh, nice.
No, he didn't. He followed our Instagram though. So
That's
Hollis,
great. He also added me on Facebook.
if you're,
oh, hello.
Yeah, me too. Hollis and I weirdly like weren't friends on Facebook, although we've known each other since like college. Hollis and I grew up in the same town, but he's just older than me enough that like we didn't interact like in school. But he has. I don't think he can kill that thing.
Well, now I know.
But
Well, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and die here
there
instead
you
of
go.
anything else.
Oh, you just saved. So Hollis and I used to play D&D together like a long time ago.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
He's really cool. And I think that's it. Now a lot of the other people. Oh, did you meet Stefan? Oh,
If so, I didn't.
Stefan.
Not by name.
Played. Stefan showed up. He was in the comments while we were playing in the middle of the night.
Oops.
And he came in. I forget what he played, but he came in like first thing on Saturday morning to play something.
Okay.
And like I left while he was. I think you like immediately like went to take a nap.
Yeah.
Playing something. He's cool. I know him through Georgia and Ryan. He used to be their neighbor.
Okay. Yeah, that was definitely when I was hitting the
Yeah.
I've been awake for too many hours point.
And I had met a few years ago when Luke had his first birthday party. I met like a bunch of their Seattle friends like at once.
Oh, gotcha.
It was like the first time I met like I can't even remember. That was the first time I met Frank.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I spent a lot of time cooking, so I didn't really get a lot of time like interacting with everybody. So everybody showed up at once, and like they all knew each other, and it was kind of the same thing that you were worried about, where I was like, oh, I don't know like any of these people.
I am just here.
Yeah. But like, yeah, honestly, I can't even remember like the ones that I had met before and the ones that I had besides the one that I already said. But I definitely was not in a situation where like I knew all of these people before.
Gotcha.
The last time Ryan did Nightmarathon, I was still living in California.
Oh, okay.
And that was before I had met Frank, but it was the first time I had interacted with Frank because I happened to be watching like while he was playing something.
Oh, cool.
And right then and there I was like, oh, I like this dude, because I forget what he was playing, but he like we were just like joking, and it was like the middle of the afternoon, and we were just joking through the comments, and it came up that if he got a $50 donation, that he would do his commentary like singing in the style of Justin Bieber.
Oh my god.
So I immediately did it, and he did. He followed up on that.
That's beautiful.
And it was delightful. I was like, oh, Frank's okay with me. Yeah, it was a blast though. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I look forward to next time doing more games personally.
I was really, yeah, me too. Also, like, I desperately want to redeem myself because I wasn't able to finish Nightmare on Elm Street, and I wasn't able to finish Rule of Rose. Now, I've never beaten Nightmare on Elm Street,
Okay.
so I don't feel like too disappointed because, like, I did fairly well. As we were talking about at the time, I got to the last stage, but not to the last boss. And that's better than I usually do when I'm playing that game. But I have been able to put Rule of Rose down with relative ease the past like 2 or 3 times I've played it.
Yeah.
And this time I fell really short.
Well, we had that fuck up with save.
I think that's the biggest part of it, and it wasn't so much that I couldn't get through it, is that I like fucked myself for time, and it got to the point where I was like, all right, I have to stop because
Right.
like
Fuck.
And I had like screwed up like not having healing items. Oh, because those bosses were like that first boss like weirdly gave me a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because you were using a weird item, a weird weapon rather.
So it like kind of it made it kind of difficult for me to get through it with all the healing items that I need. And I didn't, because we were crunched for time, I wasn't spending time searching for healing items.
Gotcha.
And it got to the point where I just like knew I wasn't going to be able to get through it, and there's no time for me to like go over. Like I went over on a couple things. Like I went over on Silent Hill by a little bit, but I was like on track to finish it, and I did.
Right.
I went over on Castlevania, mostly due, I think, to the fact that I was really married to getting the good ending.
Okay.
In the beginning of the playthrough, so I kept resetting it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm just gonna do this.
Fuck me. Are you kidding me? I thought I was gonna stop for a second so I could actually fucking board it.
But I was able to finish it anyway. And bro.
Yeah. I forgot about ducking.
But I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to get through Rule of Rose in the state that I was in. So I really want to revisit those and redeem myself on those. And I'm trying to think of what other games that I could play. I don't really know a lot of like spooky games.
I've got a few in mind.
Yeah.
That with some time I think I'd be able to practice up on. Ugh. For example, I think I might have forced you to play a little bit of Obscure the Aftermath with me. It's fine. It's a co-op horror game that can be played solo, but then you're kind of dealing with some AI bullshit.
Oh.
I didn't press the fucking jump button. What an idiot. Maybe Resident Evil Revelations I could do. It'd be a little bit longer of
that
one.
was the one that we played co-op?
That was Revelations 2.
Oh, okay.
Which I would also be into doing.
Yeah.
If I could get someone to do Revelations 2 with me, that'd actually be really cool.
There was something else that I had recently thought of, like since Nightmarathon.
Am I in a boss fight?
No. I was like, oh, I could play this game, and now I've forgotten it again. It was something like, it's like something that's like on theme, but it's not like a horror game, I don't think.
Okay.
But I can't remember what it is. So anyway, it doesn't matter. I think you need the grappling beam to get through this room. Yeah, but Nightmarathon was a blast. Also, Speaking of Nightmarathon, shouts out to our new subscriber, Kevin Stryker. Welcome to the show, Kevin Stryker.
What's up, Kevin Stryker?
Kevin Stryker was in the comments during, like, all of Nightmarathon, as far as I could tell. And he was a homie. I was really concerned because it turned out that Taun and I got scheduled, like, pretty much exclusively, like, during the graveyard shift. Mm-hmm. And I was worried because I was like, if I'm going to be draggy.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was practicing a wall jump.
Oh, okay. Did you do it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And then I was like, so I was like, I'm gonna be super draggy during the middle of the night because I was playing like a lot between like 2 and 6 in the morning. Mm-hmm. And yours was set 4, right?
Jesus, yeah.
But Taun was awesome because Taun only had one game the first night, but he still stayed the whole time and stayed up with me to sit and play.
Yeah.
When he didn't have to, and I really appreciate that. I don't know if I told you enough, but I truly appreciated having company.
Excellent. I'm glad you were happy to have me.
Yeah, I definitely was. But I was worried, like, even if I'm like on game during that time frame, like who is going to be watching? But we actually had Rule of Rose was pretty dead. I think Stefan tuned in like in the latter half of it because Stefan gets up early anyway. But Castlevania Dracula X was
a party.
That was great. We had like 5 or 6 people in the comments, and including Fritz. What up, Fritz? I don't know if Fritz actually watches our show. But Fritz, you're the best, and I appreciate you tuning in.
Even though you never messaged me while I was in the happiest place on earth.
Fritz was so excited for Taun to go to Disney, which we'll talk about in the next episode. And then, like, I think the day before you went to California, Fritz texted me a photo of the entrance to Disney and was like, is Taun here yet? Fritz is great. You would love Fritz.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
He keeps talking about coming up to visit, and he and I have well, he has a project that I am sort of going to be helping him with that he might come up here to work on.
Nice.
Over the next like few months or something. Ooh.
These are speed boots?
Yeah. Speed boots, sir.
Speed boots.
But yeah, welcome, Kevin Stryker. I hope you're enjoying it.
Welcome.
And you were awesome, and we're happy to have you here. All right, so let's talk about your trip to Disney in the next episode.
Yeah, I guess you can choose the topics of everything we talk about, and I'll just deal with it, I guess.
Let's talk about what Taun wants to talk about on the next episode of Preston Can't Play.
A Preston Can't Play. Peach.
Preston Can't Play. Continue.